Hello, Delmarva. I'm Christian.
And I'm Isabella.
From Most Blessed Sacrament, here at WBOC's historic Studio D. Delmarva Live starts right now.
Christian and Isabella.
How about
wow.
those two? Most Blessed Sacrament in Berlin.
Yeah, here in the studio today.
And they actually have a talk show of their own.
Ooh.
So how about that? These guys, they're going to be taking our place.
They are. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Friday, February 24th. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D. And we get to say hey to our crowd. Look at these guys. Wow.
Look at that crowd.
We even got cheerleaders. That's a first. We've never had cheerleaders before.
I know, we've never had pom-poms
That's
in
awesome.
the studio.
That is so cool.
Another first. We'll have to mark that down. Hey, it is a beautiful afternoon. Temperatures.
Well, if you don't count the thunderstorms.
Well, okay.
The temperatures, you're right, are absolutely wonderful. And the wind. But other than that, it's perfect.
It's February.
Wonderful. It's great. And you said that you thought there was a window open at your house.
I did. I went in to wake up my son this morning, and I heard all these birds chirping. I thought he slept with his window open last night.
I did kind of the same thing. I was hearing frogs.
You were.
And I'm wondering, what's that going to mean for the spring?
Yeah, yeah.
It has been an incredibly warm winter. However, that is a good thing, it turns out, because doctors, who here has the seat warmer in your car? Have you got warmers in your seat? Just to let you know, be careful, because doctors are now saying there's a thing called toasted skin syndrome. Ooh. Because those things get so hot when you sit on it. So just a little word
toasted
to the
bun syndrome.
Last thing you need is a toasted bun. I'm so glad you said that.
Well, I mean, really, if you think about it. We have some wonderful news to start off our hot topics today.
Yes.
Woke up this morning and saw this Facebook post. Can we just get right to the Facebook post? Remember baby Ava? Today is baby Ava's big day to go home. Mommy is so excited to get her home. Woo! Oh, there she is, the adorable little girl who unfortunately was in a car accident back in December that sent her to the hospital for several months, a couple surgeries, you know, really touch and go there for a while, but she's finally going home today. Don't have an update on the fellow who...
As far as charges or anything like that was involved in the accident as well.
Yeah, because he was allegedly under the influence when he rear-ended Ava's the car that Ava was in.
Right.
So, but the good news is Ava's going home. The Del Rico family is very happy, and we're happy for them.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Welcome home, Ava.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. We had them on.
Yeah, earlier this week.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's going on tonight, right?
Yeah.
Make sure I get this right. There's Southern Lights of Life Gala at Dover Downs Hotel and Casino tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Dinner, drinks, live and silent auctions, all kinds of stuff going on for this thing. They're going to have local breast cancer survivors modeling in the fashion show.
In the fashion show. Even some men, because breast cancer is not limited to women. They have a breast cancer survivor who's a man, and he actually models in the fashion show.
Right.
Danny and the Juniors featuring Joe Terry on the Edge, a good band. They're going to be there as well.
Large time.
This weekend.
Is that sold out? Can we still go? I'm not. You know, I'm not sure. We got to find out now. I'm not
Put
sure
me
if
on the spot. Thanks, Jimmy.
Well, because I didn't know. I didn't know if I could ask you. In the news, how many have filed their income tax return? Really? Okay. I've got my start.
Those are the people who are getting money back.
I haven't got mine done yet, but I get mine filed. The IRS says that Kent County, Delaware residents, well, the rest of Delaware residents too, they've got $3.8 million to disperse from 2008 income tax filings that were never made. So in other words, if you have not, if you live in Delaware and you have not filed your 08 taxes yet, you've got until April 17th because they may have some money for you.
Really?
All right. So
you filed taxes in 08?
Yes, I did. Do we have time for me to tell that story real quick? I did a bad thing, and I hate to admit this in front of all y'all, but I'm going to. I did the typical guy thing. I tried to do my own taxes. It turned out that I owed like thousands of dollars, and I did the guy thing. I thought, you know what, if I just ignore this, it'll go away. Like I said, I really hate to admit this. And the same thing happened the next year. And finally, after a while, I thought, I got to man up, I got to face this. And I had a friend recommend to me a good accountant. I went to the accountant, poured everything out. I said, here's what I've done. I've really messed up. She said, okay, come back in a few days. I did. She said, okay, here's your return from 3 years ago. You're getting $2,000 back. Here's the return from the year before that. You're getting $2,000.
So you really didn't commit a felony?
No, but it came close. And did you know, she said you would have gotten more back, but after 3 years, they don't have to pay you back.
Oh my goodness.
So do your taxes, do them on time. I did a stupid thing.
Speaking of stupid things, actually,
do I get to do this one?
I'm going to let you tell this story.
Let me do this one. 53-year-old innkeeper from Lewis goes to New York because he has a court date. He winds up going to the wrong building, but he goes into the building. Security stops him, and they find an unloaded .45 and ammunition in his backpack. Okay?
Oops.
Now, his attorneys, he admitted, yeah, okay, I've got this. He's got a license to carry the gun in Delaware. Not the case in New York.
Found himself in a bit of trouble.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
If you got a license to carry a gun, but you need somebody to remind you
that you have the gun?
that you have it, he said, oh yeah, I forgot I had it.
I forgot I had a gun in my backpack.
What?
Try to get through an airport with that one. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be really nasty.
Because I could get in trouble if I
Hey, how many in the audience have Facebook? Clap if you have Facebook. Not everybody. Even the little babies. Well, have you heard this one about the Ohio man who is going through a divorce and a custody battle? He's from Cincinnati. His name is Mark Byron. He went on Facebook to post an angry message about his soon-to-be ex-wife. He was deemed to have broken a court order, and as a punishment was offered a choice by the judge. He could either spend 60 days in jail or apologize to his wife on the Facebook and leave it there for 30 days.
He took Facebook.
He took Facebook. I mean, okay, so what do you think about that? I mean, do you ever go on Facebook? I know some people go on Facebook and kind of vent a little bit.
Right,
I've done it before. I'm guilty of it. You get on there, crummy day, or, you know, oh, I hate my coworker, or, well, I've never done that. You know what I mean. But I mean, did he break a law? I mean, your Facebook is your Facebook.
How is that different from saying something in public?
I guess if there's children involved.
Okay.
If there are children involved, then it becomes an issue because you are not to be trashing, you know, your future ex-spouse in front of the children.
In front of the kids, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I questioned the judge. I was just curious about that.
Yeah, but isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So.
Well, something else interesting involved with Facebook, March Madness, of course, coming up, and the NCAA is doing something they've never done before. They had this contest to find 10 people who were not only Facebook savvy, but they were sports fans. They're going to put them together for a whole bunch of things. They're going to go to a tournament. They're going to go to a war room, and they're actually going to decide this year's tournament field. They are going to be the ones that choose the brackets for March Madness this year. NCAA has never done this before.
Really?
A bajillion people saying, well, I could have done a better job than they did. And they're actually going to put some Facebook fans together
in charge of
selecting the field.
Oh wow!
So that's going to be, and they're going to post as they go along what the experience is like.
How did they check these people out? I mean, you know, if you got like a bunch of people who graduated from Notre Dame,
that's a very good question. They had to submit a 30-second video demonstrating their passion and basketball knowledge to the March Madness Facebook page.
Okay.
So that's what they're going to do.
That's interesting.
And they're going to, let's see, they're actually going to create their own bracket to be posted to Facebook and NCAA's website an hour before the actual version is released on March 11th.
Wow.
So that's going to be a fascinating thing.
The planets are going to be aligned this weekend.
Do you like to stargaze?
Do I like to stargaze? Yeah.
Just sit and look at it.
I love looking at George Clooney. I like looking at Brad Pitt.
No.
I like
Jupiter, Venus, the moon. There's going to be something called a conjunction this weekend that you can actually see Mars and Jupiter and the moon line up. You don't have to go outside. In case it's cloudy, you can go online and watch it from your computer. It's a really rare thing, a neat thing to watch. And as a matter of fact, you'll find that link on delmarvalife.com. So this weekend, it's going to be Saturday evening and Sunday evening, I believe, right around 9:30 at night. So go ahead, go to our website. We'll click you onto the link, and you can watch
that. Stargaze without walking outside.
And have George Clooney on another screen. Brad Pitt right there on the picture with you. So you got a big plan going on, headed to Dorchester County?
Yeah. I almost tonight is the okay. First of all, in Dorchester County, they have the National Outdoor Show.
Right.
The National Outdoor Show. Along with that, they have the muskrat skinning contest, and this is actually Miss National Outdoor. It's a pageant, and this is from last year. Video shot from our Outdoors Delmarva crew.
Right.
I'm going to be a judge.
You're going to judge?
Along with Mike Parker from Outdoors Delmarva, we are going to judge this contest. I've actually done it before, but it's a good time. It's a real good time. It's in Golden Hill, Dorchester County.
Dorchester County. So
Golden Hill, Maryland. So
nice.
yeah, we'll be talking about that on Monday for sure.
Liking it.
Yeah.
All right, up next on Delmarva Life, putting that tax refund to good use. Sussex County Federal Credit Union is here to make sure it's money well spent and not wasted.
Plus, it's a fun Friday here on Delmarva Life with the Funsters. Take us to the break, guys.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future, and Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897.